adjustment if the same P multiple has to be maintained. It's very simple. And that's, I think, what we've seen in last 2 days, and we may see more of it in individual stocks. Now, banks and more banks. It's all about the industrials, financials, and to a large degree, domestic related stocks. But in the second half of trade yesterday, Pharma and Reliance also started chipping in. So what are we off to? Check on check on Tata Motors. 340 rupees for Tata Motors. What a move in Tata Motors. Reliance, I'm afraid it is not picking it up from where it left yesterday. Still down 16-17 rupees. But Tata Motors from 80 rupees to 340 rupees. From the pandemic low to where it is right now, looks like everyone is in a real hurry to buy Tata Motors again. You got Dr. Reddy, which because of the news which has come on the Sputnik vaccine front, that seems to be recovering. ICICI Bank continues its upward march. ITC is at 221. Frankly, it's a sea of green once again. Look anywhere, left, right and center, and indeed it is a sea of green. Tata Motors, Bharat Forge, Ashok Leyland, MRF. Anything which has got to do with the CV business is on a tear. Then we move to Tata consumer numbers, which were not bad. Of course, there were some margin ups and downs because tea prices for the last quarter went higher, and that's the escalation which is now going to hurt tea consumers and branded tea players. Dr. Reddy is bouncing back, DRL is bouncing back, Lupin is bouncing back, so Pharma is picking it up from where it left yesterday. The only chink in the armor, if I may use the word, I think is Reliance, which is just not participating. Let's turn our attention to banks. It's not like banks are on a tearaway rise. They should rest, they should consolidate, and I think that is what is happening. But you got to doff your hat off to Tata Motors for the kind of price movement what Tata Motors has seen first in the run up to the budget and post budget. Let's look at Tata Motors this year chart, YTD, just for reference that how 2021 has been a year of big turn for Tata Motors. My producer will just fire it. The YTD change for Tata Motors, just to establish that what an extraordinary purple patch Tata Motors is going through. Guys, this is Tata Motors intraday. Can we fire the YTD graph for Tata Motors?